why is Jason still in your house? Veda and Alyssa, why is Mark still in your house? See, I'm going to need for you sisters to answer that for me. Why are they still in their house? Let's get it poppin'. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Sass here. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Inmate, the roommate. How y'all doing? Happy Friday. Okay? Hope y'all have a great weekend. Let's just get into it. Emily, please get Jason out your house. Just for the mere fact that he broke the rules in bringing the ladies into your house, soiling your sheets and mattress. Okay? And he's still there. That just blows my mind. But then, he gonna disrespect your son. And you got money missing. And he was allowed to go back in his room with a big screen TV on the wall, and you go in there and talk to him. Child. So we have Jason, okay? Now, as we know, Jason and Emily I don't understand, y'all. I don't understand. They went to the racetrack. He done blew money on the horses he lost. So Emily still got this man up in the house. Still blows my mind. Okay? He ain't got a job. He ain't looked for a job. He can't spell job. And Emily is griping about money, 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 money. Okay? So then, lo and behold, Emily said that there's $100 missing. $100. Did Jason take it? I don't know. It could have been Jason, or it could have been them women that he done had in and out of that house. That's who could have took the money. Because he done had several. See, we only had seen two. But he said that several women done been in and out that house. So, Emily, what did I say? What did I tell you when you let that man in your house with his background? Everything up in, I'm surprised $100 is the only thing that's missing. And that poor dog. That dog is cussing you out daily. You are interrupting his happiness with this mess. So she calls her son's Travis. She got 4 boys. When she said she got, was it 3 or 4 sons? And I'm like, and he's still up in there? You got 3 or 4 grown sons, and you got this man still in your house? Oh, Lord. Honey, I got 4 brothers. Okay? I got 4 brothers. 4 brothers. And you think a man is going to be up in my mama's house? Child. He wouldn't have lasted 15 minutes when I tell you he wouldn't have lasted 15 minutes. So, she calls her son to see if Travis can talk some sense into Jason. Travis is in his 30s. Jason is in his 50s. Jason is freshly out of prison. And of course, Jason is one, don't disrespect me. I'm older than you. That's his mentality. And Emily says that she's just hoping that, the son can break through to Jason. Y'all, Emily, she needs help. So Travis comes over, okay? They called Jason in, and he was like, oh, hey, what's up, man? Oh, what's up? And she was like, I just wanted to, for y'all to meet and, I just want to talk to you. And so she tells Jason, that the $100, is missing. Jason immediately gets on the defensive. But see, Travis was cool with it. Travis was a lot better than what I would have been. But Travis is like, my mom has been telling me that things have been going on, that you've been doing things up in this house, disrespectfully, after, she told you not to, bringing women in, whatever. And, I'm just seeing what's up. And so Jason, it started out good, but then when that $100 was thrown up in his face, it was defense mode. And so Jason was like, you got to be kidding me, all right? He was like, youngin', okay, all right? I'm good over here, You got your 20-some-year-old son trying to talk to me, okay, about some missing money? He was like, oh no. Emily was like, listen, I don't know what else to do. Heck, you don't know how to talk to anybody. I can have a 3-year-old come in here and talk to you, and you still don't know how to talk to somebody. I just want someone to talk to you so you can understand what's up. And so, here comes Travis. Travis was like, no. And see, you think that just because you out of prison, you supposed to intimidate me? You think that just because you 50 years old, you're going to intimidate me? See, my heart don't pump Kool-Aid. My heart don't pump Kool-Aid. You're a whole punk out here. I was like, yes, Travis, yes. I was so happy for Travis. I was like, get up, Travis. I was like, get up. I'm not one for the V word, but I was like, get up, Travis. Get up. And so then Jason, he starts raising his voice, and he was like, listen, you be in prison, you deal with guys like this, and I ain't no punk. You don't get punked out. And then this little boy, this 20-year-old boy is trying to talk to me. Oh no. So, Jason gets up, Travis gets up, Emily's trying to separate him. No. And so Travis was like, what's up, honey? It ain't nothing but space and opportunity, child. He was like, you want to do this? And so Jason said, we can take it outside. We can take it outside. And so Travis said, well, let's step. I'm still waiting on you. I was like, yes, Travis. Here's Emily. No, you all stop it. I just wanted y'all to talk. I didn't know it was going to end with this. Truth be told, Jason didn't want none of Travis. Jason did not want any of Travis. He was all talk. And so Travis was like, man, I ain't got time for this. Now see, instead of Travis leaving, he should have stood by until Jason got his stuff. Travis should have looked at his mom and said, he's out today. Get your stuff, Skeletor. You're out today. Take your feet to the motherfucking street. Your time is done. Your freeloading is done. Go. But oh no. Okay, here is Travis leaving. Emily goes in there, and Emily is talking to Jason. She was like, oh, I don't understand what happened. I just wanted somebody to talk to you. You ain't working. My money's missing. And honey, that was a trigger for Jason. Because Jason was doing an interview with the producers. And the producer said, did you take the money? Oh my God, do you want me to continue this interview or not? Producer said, did you take the money? Oh my God, I'm not going to continue with this interview, screaming, yelling, on the defensive. So the producer said, did you take the money or not? And he erupted. He gets up. I'm not going to finish this interview. This interview's over. He never denied it. I don't remember. Y'all let me know. Did Jason come out of his mouth and say, I didn't take the money? Is that what he said? Or did he say, I don't know what you're talking about? Because Jason, if you didn't take the money, which you may not have, but you got people coming in and out that house that may have taken the money. and you don't want to say nothing. Somebody took the $100, unless Emily done misplaced it somewhere. But so he never ever said, so he didn't say that he didn't take the money. So honey, it was a mess. I mean, he was upset. And producer was so funny. Producer just kept on asking him, did you take it? Did you know where it is? You could get mad. Okay? Scratch your tail and get glad. All right? Did you take the money? Money gone. You ain't working. You always up in here. You got helpers coming in at the house. Where the $100? That's all I'm saying. Let's move on. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Aaron and David. Aaron, come here. Come here, Aaron. Now you're going to have me up on this camera defending David. Aaron, you're wrong. What is wrong with you? Now, Aaron, as we know, he had David's car for 24 hours. He done met up with an ex that apparently nobody liked because they were not good for each other. So David done called his homeboy and girl to come over, see what's up. So his homeboy was like, did you use, man? Did you use? And so Aaron was like, no, I did not use. Okay, well, where are you at? And so he said, all right. I was with Lavina. And so they was like, I said, what now? He said, I was with Lavina. I knew, y'all wouldn't like it. And that's what I did. I had the car and I got me a little something. Listen, I had to snap back. Okay? Bottom line. So they said, okay, so you were with your ex that was not good for you, whom is your trigger, and you're codependent with each other. Do you think that's a good idea? Is she still using? So Aaron was like, nah, man, she been clean for 8 months. And so they said, listen, all right, we can't tell you what to do. You're grown. But what we do know is that you two were not good for each other. You are freshly out of prison. You are still in recovery yourself. And you're meeting up with your ex, whom is your trigger. Tread lightly. Okay, be careful with that. And I will say, when Aaron and his homeboy and homegirl were having this conversation, David stayed out of it. David didn't say a word. David said, my name Bennett and I ain't in it. He completely stayed mute, okay? And I was like, good for you, David. Exactly. So then, after they leave, Aaron had the audacity to look at David and said, why did you call them? Why did you call them? Man, why did you call them? And David said, excuse me, because you had my vehicle. And they are your sober family. That's why I called them. So then, here is Aaron. Well, why did you call me? Why did you talk to me first? You talked to me first. And David said, I tried. I tried calling you for 24 hours. You didn't answer. And I was sitting here thinking, I was like, now I know Aaron is not trying to flip the script on David when Aaron, you were in the wrong. You had this man's vehicle for over 24 hours. You lied to him. You were in the wrong. Yes, he apologized for that. But then you're going to make him feel bad because he called your sober family. I would have had your stuff on the porch. Oh, yes, I would have. You're lucky he didn't call the law and said, excuse me, my vehicle's been stolen. And then you upset because he calling for reinforcements? Boy, please, sit down. Sit down, Aaron. So then, here is Aaron trying to justify his behavior, okay? All right, he got him a little some, and now he just grown. He grown. Another one who ain't got a job, ain't looked for a job, can't spell job. Like, what is going on here? You had any of opportunity to get you a job, child, or even look, you out here sniffing behind your ex that nobody likes for you. So David goes to Aaron and says, listen, there's someone who's freshly out of prison and needs a place to stay, and I'm thinking of letting this person move in. And so, of course, Aaron was like, oh, no. Aaron said, listen, it ain't my house. I can't tell you what to do, but I don't think it's a good idea. Okay? See, if you let somebody move in, it may affect me. Okay? We don't know these people. And then Aaron says, you know, ex-inmates are liars. They're manipulative. They got one thing on their mind. And I'm thinking to myself, Aaron, did you forget that you're an ex-inmate? I was thinking to myself, Aaron, did you forget that you're also an ex-inmate? Who are you to talk about someone who needs a place to stay? You're judging him. After you done had this man's car for 24 hours, just so you can blow out the back of your ex. Boy, stop, Aaron. Stop. Now you starting to piss me off. What's wrong with you? So then, so, you know, David said that he's still, you know, thinking about it, and he knows that Aaron is, you know, upset about it. You know, he knows that Aaron don't want someone else to move in, but, you know, this is what we do. You know, he tries to help prisoners, okay? So, then Aaron meets up with his ex, Lavina. And y'all, this part blew my mind. He don't want another person moving into the house with him and David, who's out of prison. He wants his ex-girlfriend, who's 8 months sober, whom he just linked up, whom his trigger, and they're codependent on each other, whom his homeboy and homegirl said, this is a hot mess, it won't work. Let me have her move in. I said, now Aaron, now I've been defending you, but you sitting there acting like you've been chewing on chalk. What is wrong with you? And so here's his ex. Well, I would like that. Of course you would. Of course you would. Ain't heard nothing about no job. Because see, she's been living in a sober living facility. So of course you would like to live with your ex in someone else's home. I was like, no. That was my first, I was sitting there thinking, David, if you don't tell this man hell no, like hell no, it ain't happening. No. So Aaron goes and talks to David and asks David, can his ex move in with them? And David was like, I was like, David, say hell no. David, just say no. N-O. No. N-O. Absolutely not. It ain't working. It ain't gonna work. No. Because see, David only seen the ex for like 30 seconds coming out of Aaron's room. That was their meeting. And so here is Aaron, you know, talking about, listen, you want someone else to move in. My ex can move in. Win-win. Because, see, I can't be having no inmate up in here that I don't know. And then it will risk my sobriety. And it will risk my relationship with my daughter. He done brought his daughter into this. I was like, why you bringing her into it? You the one cutting the shine. David said he'll think about it. David, don't you let that woman up in your house. Don't you let that woman up in your house. What do y'all think about that? Child, let's move on. Time for Jennifer to get her job, okay? It's time for Jennifer to get her job. She's back with Cindy. Cindy says, listen, okay, I need money. I need money. I need to pay these bills. And Jennifer is here to, you know, to help me with the bills. That's our agreement. She's been here long enough, and it's time. So Cindy got some hookups, okay? Cindy well known in that little town. She knew the owner of the little grocery store. She knows the manager of that gas / convenience store. I was like, Cindy got her some hookups. So Cindy was like, listen, I can get you an interview, okay? All right, at Bigfoot. That's the name of the store, y'all. Bigfoot. And she said, go on down there. You need to work, okay? We need money, and that's the bottom line. So Jennifer, a little hesitant, all right? Because Jennifer is not used to going about the interview application process. She's used to going into a job, and they're like, what's your name? Jennifer. Okay, you hired. I'm thinking it's some of that under the table type of money, type of job. But anyway, so they go down to Bigfoot. And here's Cindy in the interview. I was like, Cindy, you can stay in the car? Like, Cindy is literally behind Jennifer. Like, Jennifer is 16 years old. And so Jennifer said, I had no idea Cindy was going to be in on my interview. I had no idea she was going to stay. So the manager, he seemed real cool, all right? And so Jennifer said, listen, let's just get to it, okay? I'm out of prison. And so the manager was like, okay. He said, did you learn your lesson? He said, if you learned your lesson and you proved to me that I shouldn't side-eye you, sticky fingers like Jason, he said, we good. I just need to ask you some questions. So of course he asked the routine questions. Why should you work here? How is your customer service? And Jennifer was stumped. She was stumped. I was like, girl, these are easy, child. And then he said, what is the best customer service you have ever experienced? And Jennifer could not answer that question. I said, girl, what? Like, you said you had jobs. Like, you could have said anything. You could have said, well, you know what? I went to the gas station right before I got locked up, and it was this guy there, and honey, he was so nice to me. He was polite, he was kind, he was helpful. He answered my questions. Anything. And I'm like, it ain't like you was being interviewed for a job at NASA. You being interviewed for a job at Bigfoot. Like, Jennifer, girl. But Jennifer got stomped at that. And I'm like, you never had... So he was like, all right, I get it. That was a tough one. I was like, man, Jennifer. So then, here's more questions. And so he says, do you have any questions for me? And so here's Cindy. Yeah, what's the pay? Okay, I'm sitting here and I'm tired. Okay, I could be somewhere at home, in that nasty ass house. Listen, what's the pay? Jennifer said, I can't believe this heifer just asked what this pay is. She says, oh my God, I was mortified. Mortified, how dare she? And so he said, listen, it's going to be $13 an hour. Was it $13 an hour? Or was it $11 an hour? I said, 13. I said, bet. I said, Jennifer, you can make something happen with that if you get the job. And so they said their pleasantries and off they went. She get the job, y'all. Did she get the job down there at good old Bigfoot? Did she? We shall see. Let's move on. Last and most definitely least, Mark is still inside that house contributing nothing but chaos. Mark is a liar. He is lazy. And now he is determined to get some girl in his bedroom. Determined. Now let me ask y'all something. if you are a female, would you climb through a window to be with a man who has no job, no vehicle, no place to stay? Because see, that's just a temporary. That ain't his place. You gonna climb through a window like a broke down great value Romeo and Juliet? Man, stop it. For Mark. Mark is determined. So he calls one of his honey dips. And he said, listen, what are you doing tonight? I need something. Okay? Alright? Now you can't come in through the front. Can't come in through the front door. So what I'm going to have you do is climb in through a window with your big age. So she's on the phone giggling, talking about, what? No, I can't be doing that. I'll break my back. I'll break my neck. What? And so he was like, don't even worry about it, honey dip. Okay? I just need some supplies. If you fall, I'll catch you. And so she says, well, you know what, I guess. I said, oh, God. So he said, listen, I may need some supplies so we can make this work. I'm going to need for you to cash out me with no hesitation. No hesitation. She said, bet. You know I got you, boo. I said, is that easy, young woman? Is that easy? You gonna cash at him some supplies so you can get your ass through a window? To go into a room that probably smells like Fritos and loss of hope? So here is Mark, done went to the hardware store like some type of, deranged stalker person that you see on the ID channel who's getting supplies and they're doing some suspicious things. He done got some wood, he done got a rope, and he done got a lock. Because see, he's gonna change the lock on his door when it ain't even his home. I said, this boy bold. This boy is bold. So he got all that because Miss Honey Dip done paid for it. And he done got a rope, one of them rope stairs. I said, so he said, listen, Honey Dip is either going to come through the front door or she going to come through that window. But I'm going to have someone in this bed tonight. So here is Veda. Veda opens up the door. Well, hello, young man. Hello, young man. And Mark said, what's up, what's up, what's up? And he was like, okay, Annalisa ain't here. Okay, see, she's the one that snoops around. I can't get done past her, but I can get anything and everything past Veda, because Veda don't pay attention to nothing. Nothing. So he done got his hardware store supplies into the bedroom, the rope, stair, everything. So it's the next day. It's that morning. And so Veda and Annalisa's up, and Annalisa says, wait a minute, what is that? He said, I know that ain't. I hear voices. Is that a girl's voice? Mark! She's banging on the door like the police. She's banging. She was like, Mark, open up his door. I hear a woman's voice. You got somebody up in there? Mark. She says, I know you got somebody up in there. Open up his door. Now, at this point, you done heard voices. You know he got somebody up in there. Yes, I need the police to come to 836 I Got Time Today Boulevard. Thank you. Why are you grabbing knives, door knives, from your drawer to try to pry open a door in your own home? I'm just waiting for an answer, sisters. So here is Mark just cracking open the door. Annalisa literally has to bust into the door, her own door in her house to get to the bedroom. She was like, oh, hell no. She was like, young lady, you got to go. You got to go. Can you imagine the whiff that came out that room when she opened up that door? Oh, deadly. Just deadly. Just deadly. So the young lady, pretty young girl, she was like, I'm so sorry, ma'am. I'm so sorry. She said, you got to go. She said, this ain't got nothing to do with you, but you got to go. And then Annalisa said, do you value yourself? Do you value your worth? What you doing up in here? So instead of the girl leaving, she sat down. I said, oh, God. Cameras all up in her face. And then Mark, he didn't come out. So then Annalisa heard some more noises from the bathroom. And so she's like, is there someone else up in there? What is happening? I hear another voice. Mark opened up the bathroom door because see, Mark did a little slip and dip from the bedroom to the bathroom. Here's Veda. So then Veda tries to get into the bathroom and Alyssa's trying to get into the bathroom. Mark is screaming and yelling, get away from the dog, get away from the dog, get away from the dog, I ain't got nobody up in here, get away. All this after the fact that there's been a lady in his room the whole time. He's fussing with Annalisa and no one is calling 911. So apparently there is another young lady in the bathroom, I do believe, and they're screaming and they're yelling at each other. Mark is screaming at Annalisa. Don't be coming up in here, don't be coming. I mean screaming. Annalisa is trying to get into the door, like forcefully. And Mark is screaming at her. Absolutely unacceptable. That's it, y'all. That's it for Inmate to Roommate. Okay, to my new subscribers, welcome to the family, and y'all know what to do. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And until tomorrow, for Love After Lockup. It's on at 8 Eastern. It's an hour before. So it was on at 9 Eastern. Now it's on at 8 Eastern, okay? So I will talk to y'all later. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. And until next time, friends.